Imagine going to bed in your own house with your children beside you, believing you are safe, and before morning none of you are alive. This is the nightmare that visited the streets in Kano State, and the truth behind it is even harder to accept. The story begins in Dorayi Chiranchi quarters, Kano State. On Saturday, January 17th, inside one small home lived Fatima Abubakar, a 35-year-old mother. Her eldest daughter Maimuna was 17, Aisha was 16, Bashir was 13, Abubakar was 10, Farouk was 7, and the youngest, Abdusalam, was only 18 months old, still learning how to walk. That night did not start with shouting or warning. There was no loud fights that made neighbors rush out. According to investigators, the attackers came quietly with the purpose like people who already knew the house they were going to. During the attack, the door was forced open. What happened next was fast, cruel, and unplanned. The attackers used a sharp and a heavy object. There was no chance for escape and no chance for help. By the time the sun was ready to rise, 7 lives were gone, a mother and all 6 of her children. When the news began to spread in the morning, people did not want to believe it. Many thought it was a mistake. Some said maybe one child survived. But as police arrived and confirmed the scene, the truth became impossible to deny. The entire household had been wiped out. As officers began their investigation, one question kept coming up again and again. Who would do this, and why would anyone target a whole family? The Kano State Police Command started tracking phone checks and tips from people who noticed strange movement. Then later that same day, something changed. Between 10 p.m. on January 17th and the early hours of January 18th, police carried out a long and silent operation across different locations in Kano State. It took hours, doors were knocked on, suspects were followed, and before morning, 3 men were in custody. Their names were Umar Awalu, Ishaku Yakubu, and Yakubu Abdulaziz. As officers questioned them, one confession stood out. Umar Awalu, believed to be the leader of the group, admitted his role in the attack. But what made people's hearts sink even more was his connection to the victim. Umar was not a stranger to the victims. He was not a random criminal far away. He was Fatima's nephew, someone who had shared family spaces with Fatima before. Someone who knew the children by name. Someone who had probably eaten in that same house before. According to police, Omar did not just admit to this one crime. He also revealed that his gang had been involved in other violent attacks in the area. One of them included an earlier case in Tundeyola quarters where 2 women were attacked and later set on fire. As officers searched the suspects, they recovered items that tied them directly to the crime. Blood-stained clothes and 2 mobile phones belonging to the victims, a cutlass and a locally made club known as Gora, and some cash believed to have been taken from the house. For many people in Kano State, the most painful part of this story is not just the crime itself, but the betrayal. This was not an attack by strangers who disappeared into the darkness. This was someone connected by blood to the victims, someone the victim trusted. It raises difficult questions that many families are now quietly asking themselves. How well do we truly know the people around us? The police spokesperson, CSP Abdullahi Haruna Kiyawa, confirmed the arrest and explained that the operation was carried out through careful intelligence work, following direct instructions from the Inspector General of Police. He assured the public that investigations are still ongoing and that anyone connected to the crime will face the full weight of the law. Authorities also thanked residents for speaking up, for sharing information, and for not staying silent. In cases like this, silence can protect the wrong people. Speaking up can save lives. But even with the arrest made, the pain still remains. A house that once heard laughter now sits quiet. A street that once had children's footsteps now feels heavy. And the family tree has been cut in one single tragic attack. This story is not about crime. It is about trust, family, and the hidden anger that can grow when left unchecked. It is about the importance of community and the need to take warning signs seriously even when they come from people we may think we know. As the investigations continue, many are watching closely, and not just for justice but for understanding, because until we understand how something like this can happen, the fear still lingers and the question still stays in the air unanswered for many families across the country. If someone this close could cause this much harm, how do we truly protect the ones we love? Tell me what you think in the comments. This is a conversation we cannot ignore. I will also follow the story up and make sure to update you guys when a new detail emerges. And I will draw the curtain here on today's episode, but before then, please like and share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the bell notification button for more updates on the latest true crime stories in Nigeria.
Gida Ga rijiyar da suka jefa jaririn.